Hello everyone, myself Dr. Tarkeshwari Verma from CSVTU. Today we will learn about the basic but very important concept. It is exist everywhere. Can you tell me what is this? Yes, it is force. So, dear learners, today we learn about the force and their different types. Today's lecture objective is definition of force, fundamental forces of nature, types of force on basic concept and behavior, friction force, gravitational force. Let's start the definition of the force. In a physics, force is the vector quantity that tends to change the state of motion in an object. In a simple word, we can say that causes the physical change like deformation, acceleration, deceleration are responsible due to force. Fundamental forces of the nature. There are many fundamental forces are exist in a nature like gravitational force, electromagnetic force, nuclear force, weak force, etc. First one is the gravitational force. That force acts between any two masses in a finite range. We will discuss in a detail in upcoming slides. Electromagnetic force. That force acts between two electrically charged particles and between the magnetic pole also. Strong nuclear force. That act between nucleus like proton and neutrons within a nucleus. It is attractive and holds a nucleus together. Weak nuclear force. That force responsible for the certain type of radioactivity decay. It is involved in a process like beta decay and neutrino interaction. Forces have some special properties like magnitude, direction and point of applications. First one is the magnitude. The strength of the force measured in a Newton denoted by capital N in a SI unit. Direction. The line along with the force acts. Force are vector quantity, so they have both magnitude and direction. Point of application. The point where the force is applied in the object. Action and reaction. Force always occur in a pair. According to Newton's third law of motion, every action has a equal and opposite reaction. Now we discuss about type of forces in the basis of contact and their behavior. First one is the basis of the contact. They are also categorized in a two categories. First in the contact force and second is the action at a distance force. Contact forces are required physical contact between two objects of their action. For example, normal force. The force exerted by surface to support the weight of an object resting on it. Frictional force. That force that opposes the motion of an object when the contact with a surface. Surface tension. The force transmitted through the string, rope or a cable when it is pulled tight by forces acting from opposite end. Applied force. Force applied to an object by another object or by a person. Second is the action at a distance force. That force are also working in a distance, not need to any physical contact for acting this force. These force act on an object without any physical contact. For example, gravitational force. The force of the attraction between object with masses. It acts over any distance. Electromagnetic force. The force act between the electrically charged particles such as act between the electron and proton or act between the magnets. Nuclear force. The force exists on nucleus in an atom. Topic is the conservative and non-conservative force. In a study of physics, forces are categorized into two main types based on their fundamental characteristics and the behavior. Characteristics force, behavior, conservative force and non-conservative forces. Conservative force are class of forces in a physical characterized by certain unique properties like path independence. Once defined feature of conservative forces is that the work done by these forces in a moving an object between 2 points is the independent of point taken. In other words, we can say that total work done by conservative force in a moving an object from an initial position to the final position is the same, regardless of the specific route followed. Conservation of mechanical energy. Another key property of the conservative force is their association with the potential energy. When only conservative forces are acting on a system, total mechanical energy, which is the sum of the kinetic and potential energy of the system, remain constant over the time. This principle, known as the conservation of the mechanical energy, is a fundamental concept in a physics, and it is governed by the behavior of the conservative forces. Some common example of the conservative forces include gravitational forces, electrostatic force in the absence of magnetic field, and elastic force. Second one is the non-conservative force that represent the another class of forces which have unique characteristic. First one is the path dependent. Unlike conservative forces, the work done by non-conservative force is moving an object between 2 points. It is dependent on the specific path taken. That means the total work done by a non-conservative force may vary depending on a trajectory followed by the object. Energy dissipation. Non-conservative force often association with the dissipation of the mechanical energy from a system into the other form, such as heat, sound, and or a deformation. As a result, the total mechanical energy of a system may be changed over the time when non-conservative forces are present. For the example, frictional force such as a kinetic friction and static friction, and applied force. These are the common example for the conservative forces which feels in a every day in our life. Let us see the one example. A boy is pulling the ball over the point A to C. So, there are the energy of a point A is the mgh and the final energy is also mgh. So, total energy is the conserved. Same example in a taken in a another frame. The ball is moving in a point A to C, but there are the some another friction or another force or work. Here the if boy is through the ball, then we just put on another object, then they reach to the final object. So, the here the energy loss are present in a form of sound, in a form of the friction, in a heat also. Let us start the difference between conservative and non-conservative force. The work done by the depends on the initial and the final present position of the object. It is the independent of the path taken by the object. Net work done by the 0 when the displacement is the 0. Kinetic energy plus potential energy is always constant. Conservative force's result is the stored energy that is the renewable. Example, gravitational force, electrostatic force, rheosteric force and spring force. Non-conservative force. Work done by the non-conservative force is the proportional to the path taken by the object. Energy is the mechanical energy is not constant. Energy is the not renewable. The example of the non-conservative is the friction, resistance, velocity, air resistance, etc. Our next topic is the frictional forces. Frictional forces are the resistive forces that oppose the relative motion or tendency of the motion between two surfaces in a contact. These forces arises due to irregularities of the surface at a microscopic level, which is interlock the create resistance when attempting to the move past each other. Type of frictional forces. First is the static friction. Static friction is that the prevent the relative motion of the two surfaces that they are at rest with the respect to each other. It occurs when an external force is the applied to the an object, but applied force is not sufficient to overcome the static frictional force. The magnitude of static friction is the dependent on the factors such as the nature of the surface, contact and the normal force between them. Limiting static friction. The limiting static frictional force increases with the applied force until it reaches its maximum value, known as the limiting static friction. That force is the maximum static frictional force that can be expected between two surfaces before the onset of the motion. It is represent threshold beyond which the applied force is greater than the resisting force of the static friction, causing the surface to start sliding against each other. Limiting static friction are crucial for the understanding scenarios where the object remains stationary despite the application of an external force such as a stationary car on a sloped road. Dynamic friction. That friction is also known as the kinetic friction that occurs between two surfaces in a motion relative to each other. Once the applied force exceeds the limiting static friction and motion begins, dynamic friction comes into play. The magnitude of the dynamic friction is generally less than the maximum static frictional force. Unlike static friction, which can vary based on the magnitude of the applied force, dynamic friction remains relatively constant once motion is initiated. Factors affecting the frictional forces. Nature of the surface. The roughness, texture and the material composite of the surface is the context significantly influence the frictional forces. Normal force. The normal force exerted perpendicular to the surface is contact affect the magnitude of the frictional forces. A greater normal force typically result in a higher friction. Lubricant. Introducing a lubricant between two surfaces can reduce friction by minimizing direct contact and allowing smoother relative motion. Application and importance. Friction forces play a crucial role in a various aspects of the everyday life and engineering application, including traction between tires and road surface in a vehicle, braking system in an automobile and the machinery, gripping in the handling the object by human and machine, preventing slipping and the maintaining stability in the structure and the equipment. Next, our topic is the centripetal and centrifugal force. These forces are the very important for physics and our daily life also. Centripetal force is the force that acts on the object moving in a circular path, directing toward in a center of the circle. It is necessary to maintain circular motion and prevent the object from moving in a straight line tangent to the circle. Centripetal force does not represent a new physical force, but is rather the net force exerted on the object, which may be a result of the various forces acting in the combination. For example, include tension in a swing pendulum, gravitational force is a planetary orbit, and friction in a car turning in a corner. That is also possible due to there is the centripetal force are acting. Next is the centrifugal force. That force is not a true force, but rather than a part is the apparent of the friction force experienced by an object in a rotating frame of reference. It is appear to the act outwardly from the center of rotation and the result of inertia, the tendency of the object to resist change in the state of the motion. That force arises because in a rotating force of the rotating frame of the reference objects tend to move in straight line, but their paths appear curved due to the rotation of the reference frame. And for example, the sensation of the being pushed outward than turning in a car or when reading a merry-go-round. You experience this force and many more times when you play in a merry-go-round playing system. You just feel you go upward side like this. That's because of the centrifugal force. Okay. Imagine a ball attract to the string and being swing around the horizontal circuit. The tension in the string provides the centripetal force pulling the ball toward the center of the circle and maintaining the circular motion. From the frame of reference of the rotating ball, it seems as though there is an outward force pushing it away from the center. However, reality is the outward force is simply in the result of the ball's inertia. It is the tends to move in a straight line, but is the constant by the tension of the string causes in a path to the curve. Okay. So, next our topic is the gravitational force. Gravitational force is the force of the attraction of the existing between the two objects with mass. It is described by the Newton's law, universal gravitational, which states that every mass attracts every another mass with the force proportional to the product of their masses, inversely proportional to the square root of the distance between them. For example, consider the earth and moon is an example of the gravitational force. The earth extracts the gravitational force on the moon, causing in the orbit around the earth. This gravitational force is the centripetal in a nature as an act toward the center of the circular orbit by the moon. Without this gravitational force, the moon could move the straight line tangential to its orbit, but the force of the gravity keeps in a orbit around the earth. Similarly, the moon exerts the gravitational force on the earth, causing the earth to also move slightly in a response to the gravitational pulled of the moon. Through its motion is much less noticeable due to its gravitational force is the fundamental force attract that exists between the two objects with the masses. It is one of four fundamental forces in a nature that acts over any distance is responsible for the phenomena such as the motion of the planet, orbit, satellites and the formation of the galaxies also. Newton's law of universal gravitation. Gravitational force is described by Newton's law of universal gravitation formulated by Sir Isaac Newton in 1687. The law states that every mass in the universe attracts every other mass with a force that is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance their centers. Mathematically, we can represent this formula is also are presented here. F is equal to m1 m2 divided by r square and g. The formula is presented. Gravitational constant value is the 6.67 10 raised to the power minus 11 Newton meter square Kelvin. Characteristic of the gravitational force. First is the attractive in a nature, that is always attractive, pulling object with the mass toward to each other. proportional to the mass. That magnitude of the gravitational force between two objects is directly proportional to the product of their masses. Objective that the greater mass exert of the stronger gravitational force. Inverse square law. Gravitational force decreases with the square of the distance between the center of two objects as the distance increases of the force of gravity weakness rapidly. Universal gravitation. Gravitational force acts between the all objects with the mass regardless of their size. Composite is responsible for keeping bodies in orbit governs the structure of the dynamic of the universe. Example of the gravitational forces: planetary orbit, satellite motion, falling objects, tides, etc. Importance of the gravitational force. Gravitational force is the crucial for the understanding of the mechanics, planetary motion and the structure of the universe. It plays the central role of the fields such as the astronomy, astrophysics and cosmology, providing insight into the formation of the evolution of the galaxies, star and planetary system. Our Earth gravitational force determines the weight of the object and the influence phenomena such as the tide, the shape of the Earth's surface and the motion of the projectiles. Gravitational force is the fundamental concept in the physics and astronomy, shaping the structure of the universe. Difference between G and G. Capital G is the represent the gravitational constant. It is the fundamental constant in a physics that appear in the Newton's law of the universal gravitation. Gravitational constant is denoted by the symbol G. It is used to calculate the gravitational force between two objects with the masses m1 and m2 separated by the distance r. According to the equation, F is equal to G m1 m2 and r square. Small g that represent the acceleration due to gravity. It is the acceleration experienced by an object due to the gravitational force experienced by a massive body such as the Earth. The magnitude of the g is the approximately 9.8 meter per second near the Earth's surface and decrease the altitude above the Earth's surface. The acceleration due to gravity g is the vector quantity directed toward the center of the Earth and it is denoted by the symbol g. The relationship between g and g can be understood through the Newton's law of the universal gravitation and the equation of the gravitational acceleration. Next, we talk about the Kepler's formula is the instrumental in the astronomy as the allows the scientists to calculate the orbital period of the average distance of the planet based on the observation. It is played a crucial role in a development of the Newton's law of the universal gravitation and lead to the groundwork for our modern understanding of the planetary motion. The structure of solar system. Kepler's first law, law of ellipse. Kepler's first law states that the orbit of the planets around the sun are the elliptical in a shape, with the sun located in the one of the two foci in the ellipse. This means path of the planet around the sun is the not perfect circle but is the ellipse with the sun slightly off center. The distance between the sun and the closest point of the orbit is called the semi-major axis of the ellipse, denoted by A. The eccentricity of the ellipse determines how circular the orbit is. E is equal to 0 represent the perfect circle is the E less than 1 representing an ellipse. Kepler's second law, law of equal areas. Kepler's second law states that line segment joining the planet and the sun sweeps out equal areas is an equal interval of the time. That means that as the planet moves along the elliptical orbit, it is sweep out equal area is the equal period of the time. When the planet closer to the sun, it moves faster, covering the larger area in a given time. When it is the further from sun, it is move slower, covering the smaller area of the same time. Next is the Kepler's third law, law of the harmonies. Kepler's third that law states that square of the orbital period of the planet is directly proportional the cube of the semi-major axis of the orbit. Mathematically, we also state that by equation T2 is equal to 4 by m1 m2 and t raised to the power a and t raised to the power cube. Mathematically, we can also see that the law implies that planets closer to the sun have shorter orbital period, while planets farther from the sun have longer orbital period. Kepler's law revised our understanding of the planetary motion and laid the foundation for the Isaac Newton law of the universal gravitation. They are the fundamental principle for the mechanics and have been instrumented in the shaping and our understanding of the structure of the dynamic of solar system and the beyond. Understanding the characteristic of the behavior of functional forces, including limiting static forces, optimizing planetary motion, all are the basic forces in a nature. So, dear learner, today we will learn about the forces and their types and how to act in our daily life. So, hope you will enjoy this topic. Thank you.